Well, hey, spring break is around the corner, or maybe you're planning for a summer vacation. Either way, packing might be my least favorite part of getting away. I love to have options, which inevitably means I pack too much, and I know I am not alone. Thankfully, we have the closet coach here to help us out. Welcome back, Sarah Gillespie. She says,
thank you.
16 pieces is all we need.
It is. You will be amazed at what you can do with that.
Well, I've seen how you do it, and I am impressed. But let's talk about how we can incorporate these strategies into our packing routine.
Let's talk about it. Well, we're going hopefully on a spring break trip, somewhere nice and warm after this kind of brutal winter, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to go away for a week, but we're going to pack like we're leaving for the next 6 months. I mean, you're going to pack everything you think you just might need for every scenario possible, like there's no stores where you're going, right? Why do we do that? I don't know.
I don't know.
So you need a process, and once you do that and you kind of get used to it, it gets so much easier. And the thing is, you can pack less and have much better style. That's what's kind of amazing about it.
Absolutely.
And who doesn't want that?
Exactly. And you and I were talking that maybe this is something you have to work into. It's kind of life goals, because your closet may not be necessarily set up for this kind of packing journey, right?
Right. It is a practice just like anything else, but you can get better at it as you practice, and you can do it.
Okay.
So we want to start always with a plan. So I do have a free Posh packing planner.
Okay.
You can use the QR code to download this. But what you're going to do is you're going to look at the weather forecast.
Okay.
You're going to look at what you're doing activity-wise, and then you're going to map out an outfit that you would need for each of these activities.
Okay.
Okay. And we want to think in terms of outfits, not just I might need that sweater or that dress, or think in terms of outfits.
Yes.
So you're ready and you're not thinking about it when you're on your vacation. You want to enjoy your trip, not trying to outfit plan.
Right.
So do that ahead of time.
Okay.
Now, once we have our plan and we know what we need a system for how to pull that together.
Okay.
So today we're going to talk about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 packing method.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
5, we're starting with 5 tops.
Okay.
5 tops. Now, when you're pulling your pieces, you want them to coordinate. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I would think in terms of some neutrals and some pops of color.
Okay.
So I have mainly pinks, reds, and blues here.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
So
okay,
everything
whites,
more or less is going to mix and match. So when you start playing with these pieces, you're going to find most of the pieces can mix and match pretty easily.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 5 tops.
Okay.
4 is bottoms. So we've got a pair of denim, 2 pairs of shorts, and I would call a dress in this instance a bottom.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a top and bottom, really, right? So
yes.
Okay.
Okay, now this is a tough one. 3. The shoes. I know, this is where we all really struggle because we love our shoes.
Right.
But our shoes do not love us. When we're lugging them through the airport.
No, they don't,
And the baggage is overweight and you're paying extra. So I know this can be a challenge, but if you can pare down your shoes and bring lighter accessories, then you're going to be okay.
Yes.
I promise.
Okay.
So I recommend a pair of sneakers, a nice pair of like a dressier heel of some sort to wear out in the evening, and then a casual sandal or flat or something along those lines.
Okay.
Okay, so that's our 3.
Okay.
2, we need some layers.
Yes.
You always have to be prepared with layers.
For sure.
So a denim jacket is great.
Yep.
I've pulled a couple little cardigans. You could do blazers, depending on what your trip looks like.
Absolutely.
So you definitely need those, and you can always wear that on the plane. That's an easy. Then you don't have to throw it in your suitcase. So that's good. Wear your sneakers. Wear your heavier things.
Yep.
Okay, then we're down to 1, and these are the one-off things. So 1 bathing suit, 1 cover-up.
Yep.
Now this is what I call the wardrobe hero piece.
Okay.
It's a one-piece wonder that you can dress up or down with your accessories. So you're prepared for any situation. This is a really basic casual tank dress.
Yeah.
So you could wear this with your bathing suit.
That can be a cover-up, 100%.
Your sandals, right? That's easy. Then we can wear it for day. Maybe we throw our hat with it and our sneaker. How cute is that? Our little crossbody bag. Or we can grab our dressy sandal with it, dress it up with our accessories, throw in our little wrap or like kimono, and then maybe you can turn your handbag into a clutch for evening.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, right there's 3 outfits from 1 dress.
Yeah.
Really just relying on our accessories.
And you also, you're pairing with really cute earrings, basically. Your earrings, right?
Definitely.
Is kind of your go-to.
Rely on your accessories, for sure. Absolutely.
To change up those fits.
Yes,
I love that. Okay, you also brought some packing cubes, which I do love. Let's talk about how we want to do this appropriately.
So once we've pulled together the wardrobe, now I want to tell you, everything here can fit in these two.
I was going to say, because
that's how I brought them here.
Carry-on,
Yes,
right? Yeah.
everything here. So that's wonderful. So the way to use these is you want to roll your clothes into them. That's going to be the most efficient for space.
Okay.
So even though this is already full, we could do another full layer on top of that and zip that into it.
Okay.
And the beauty is it's less wrinkles when you do that too.
Yeah, when they're rolled up.
Yeah.
And I love a packing cube too. Like I went to Iceland and we had to get out and every stop, and so I had it packed by day.
That's so good, right?
And so that helps. Just you don't have to undo everything.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. For those longer trips, if you do it by the city you're going to, or maybe you just want to do it by item type, you can organize them however you want.
Yeah, I love
A friend of mine put right on it where she was going in Europe. She put Tuscany or whatever it was, like right on the cube. She's like, I don't even have to think about it. This is what I'm wearing when I get there. So
I love that.
These are great.
Yeah,
and then take them right to the drawer out of your suitcase. Like that's easy.
So easy.
So easy.
And I love, I mean, it makes things more simple. So you're not in the morning, you're like, okay, we gotta go, get everyone together, let's eat. You're like, just throw your clothes on and get out the door.
Yeah.
Love that.
It can be done.
I know. Sarah, you're a joy. All right, where can we get the Posh Packing Planner?
So the QR code will take you right to that planner, and I do have another guide that's a little more extensive that shows you how to build a capsule. It kind of gives you a formula to do that and some examples and that sort of thing. So
there you go. And you can go buy a couple pieces, and they'll be the pieces that keep on giving all summer long.
That's right, absolutely.
And of course, you want to follow her on Instagram because she's got all of these great nuggets that you can follow along and get that closet in order with the Closet Coach, the.closet.coach for more information. Thanks so much, Sarah.
Thank you so much.